situated. Give me 1 second. It's like it don't want to act right. Come on. I don't know how I had it the last time, but they don't want to act right this time, so we're going to try to finagle this some type of way. Get it to act right. That'll have to do. Alright, so we're back to do another live, so I'll go ahead and get this one done, and then I'm done for the night, okay, you guys? It's already moving, so I gotta figure this out. Let's see. Maybe that'll work, I don't know. Don't know if that's gonna work, but it's gonna have to. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do this reading, and then we are done for the night. For those of you that will be joining me tonight, welcome, welcome, welcome. As you come through and then you start viewing this video, if you can go ahead and tap that screen and like this video. Some of you guys are night owls, and this is why I'm doing this. Is my third video tonight, so I know some of you are still up. I am. I appreciate you guys so very, very, very much for the support. I do. Let's get the underlying energy for this reading really quickly. Let's see if we can find out what's going on with any energy tonight for the collective, for the gender. This is a general reading, you guys. Let's see. What is the underlying energy for my viewers? What do you have, spirit, ancestors, and the Most High God? First card out, which is the underlying energy for the reading, is the Journey card. Journey. This is discovering oneself, events or people, embarking on a journey or moving, making a change. So somebody is on a journey, some kind of journey. Yep. Making some type of change in their life. Okay, so let's keep going, see what we get. First card out is the Void card that is in the reverse. Okay. Let's see what else we get. Let's just keep moving. I'm telling y'all, it just will not be still. It just keeps moving. Father God, help me, because this is not working. See if I can get it fixed, okay? We'll see what happens. Okay. So we have the Void card that's in the reverse so far. The next card is going to be the Harvest card in the reverse. Okay. Let's see what our third card is going to be. Third card, please. Can I get another card? What is it going to be? Believe it or not, it is the Broken-Hearted card. Okay. It's number 3. That's number 4. The Message card coming out again. We just had this in the last reading. The Message card. Okay. What is the last card, please? Oh, excuse me. The last card is going to be the Choices card, okay? And it is in the reverse, okay? All right, so we have all of our cards. We're going to start with this void card. It is in the reverse, okay? With the void card, it's feeling like you're in a void, a sense of emptiness, a feeling of being lost, okay? So somebody feels lost right now. They feel a little empty. I don't know what happened, but they do. But to clarify that, we got the renewal card in reverse. Now, if you were with me on this last reading, we just got the renewal card, but it was in the upright, okay? But here's the renewal card that's in the reverse. So this void card, somebody's feeling empty because they can't renew something. I don't know what this journey card has to do with the whole reading just yet, but we hopefully will find out. What else, Spirit? Got the effort card in the upright, okay? And with this card clarifying the void card in the reverse, this is the process of putting in effort to complete a task or reach a goal in order to achieve a desired outcome, okay? So somebody is feeling empty because they weren't able to renew something. They put in a lot of effort, okay? They put in a lot of effort to get this done, but it didn't happen, okay? Let's get the harvest card, see if we can get a couple of cards to clarify that. The wealth card came out. I don't know why these same cards keep coming. It's got to be the same energy that's going on with these people. Wealth card came out in the upright for the harvest card. The harvest card is in the reverse. Somebody didn't receive a harvest. So whatever they planted, they did not reap anything, okay? So whatever they sowed, they did not reap, okay? Whatever they put into this, they did not get that back out, okay? Then you got the wealth card here in the upright. The wealth card being prosperity, luxury, in a state of having money, resources, or possessions, emotional or material abundance. So going along with that harvest card, I'm looking at the material abundance part, okay? I don't know if this is a love reading yet, but I do see brokenhearted on the board. But another card to clarify the harvest card, good gracious, it's going to be, oh my God. Hold on, I'm coming. I'm trying to fix this so it stay up because I don't know why it keeps falling down, but it keeps falling down. Let me get in there and see if I can get it to stay. Okay, all right. So the harvest card is in the reverse, so somebody didn't reap what they sowed, okay? Then you got the wealth card is here, is in the upright. Somebody was looking for some type of prosperity, okay? You got the rats card that came out on top of that, and this is in the reverse, okay? So somebody in the upright, this would be the tendency to hide or conceal something or theft, okay? But it's in the reverse, which means that somebody wasn't able to steal something or hide something, so something was revealed, okay? We got the brokenhearted card in the reverse. Somebody's heart, deception, lies, forbidden love, heartbreak, deep sorrow, and the grieving process. Okay, so somebody's heart. Hold on, this is in the reverse. Deep sorrow. So maybe somebody is coming out of heartbreak right now because of what somebody did. Okay, let's see if we can get some cards on that. Yep. Somebody's coming out of heartbreak. So they're healing, okay? Whoever this person is. Then we have the quest card in the upright that came out, okay? With this quest card coming out, somebody was a specific or unclear state of search and effort to reach a goal, okay? So somebody had a certain thing that they were trying to do. They did put in a lot of effort, okay? They feel empty because it didn't happen. They didn't get to bring something back from where they wanted to bring it from. They didn't reap what they sowed, okay? They didn't turn out the way they thought it would. Okay. They thought it was going to turn out. They were looking for some type of prosperity, and that didn't happen. You got somebody here in this rat's energy that's hiding, concealing something, but it's been revealed of what's going on with that person because the rat's energy card is in the reverse, and somebody's heart was broken and they are healing at this time, and somebody is on, they're unclear. They're, a specific or unclear state of search and effort to reach a goal. Somebody's trying to reach a goal. Okay, and that did not happen. So far, that's what we got so far. Now we have the messages card, and that messages card is in the reverse, okay? So if somebody's messages is not getting through, they're not able to communicate with somebody, okay? They're either not receiving the messages or they're not able to send messages to somebody. Their messages is not getting through to somebody, or somebody else's messages is not getting through to them, okay? That's why we have the messages card in the reverse, okay? Either that or somebody don't want to talk to somebody, okay? Somebody is shutting somebody out. That's what it looks like so far, okay? Yeah, because then we have friendship here, and it's in the upright, okay? So somebody is not able to reach somebody, one of their friends. I don't think this is romantic so far, because you can get your heart broken by your friend as well. But somebody is healing from their heart being broken. Somebody is on a quest to mend a relationship that they had with somebody. They're either not able to receive a message or they're not able to send a message out. This was a friendship, which is a relationship based on shared experiences or interests, built on honesty, reliability, and understanding. Okay. So far this is looking like a friend broke somebody's heart. This doesn't look romantic. Then we have, let's see if I can get one more for messages. Yeah. The balance card is in the reverse. So this friendship, somebody's friend broke their heart some kind of way, did something to them. Why would you? I don't understand that. So now somebody is trying to message that friend and trying to talk to that friend, but their messages are not going through. Or you flip it how you need to reverse it. Maybe they can't receive messages. They're having some communication issues with this person. Then you have the surprise card in the reverse. And it's for choices. I'm going to get some tarot on that. I need to know why we have that surprise card. So we're going to move to the choices card. The choices card is in the reverse. It's like somebody saying, I didn't have a choice. That's why it's in the reverse. So why would you have a choice? What did you do? What could you have done? You do something that you shouldn't have done. Okay, let's see. Okay, 2 cards came out. Peace card is in the upright. So somebody is in a peaceful mode, or they're seeking peace right now, or they're trying to maintain peace. Finding peace, a state of mental and emotional balance, free from anxiety and disturbances. So maybe this person was disturbing their peace and causing anxiety. So far, it looks like a friendship, nothing romantic. Then we got the self card that's in the reverse, because somebody won't take responsibility for what they did when they caused someone else to have an emotional imbalance. They were causing anxiety and disturbing this person's peace. Okay, so far, what I want to get. The surprise card is the only card that's the oddball out of all of these, and I would like to know why this card is out here. So let's see if we can figure that out. Why is the surprise card here? The surprise in the reverse. Let's see if I can figure it out. Spirit, why do we have the surprise card in the reverse? Oh my God. Why do we have the surprise card in the reverse, Spirit? Why do we have the surprise card in the reverse? Okay. The death card, and it's also in the reverse, which is adversity, stubbornness, stagnation, obsession, immobility, decline, sorrowing, and losing friendship. The surprise card is in the reverse. Because of the death card in the reverse? Because of adversity? That's what the surprising about that. Oh, they lost their friendship. It says it right here on this death card. That's the last thing at the bottom of the card. Lost the friendship. That coincides with this card, the friendship card. So, This person is surprised that they lost their friend. Well, what did you do? How did you lose your friend? How did you lose your friend? What did you do? Spirit, what did they do? How? Did you ignore your friend? How did you lose your friend? It's in the reverse though, surprising. So maybe you're not surprised that you lost this person. You got the Fool card. Oh, that's how you lost them. The Fool card is here, saying that this is how they lost their friend. They lost their friend by being. Hold on, let me put this in order here. They lost their friend by causing problems, being opposing their friend. Adversity, stubbornness, and stagnation. That's how they lost their friend. Opposing them. Yep. Because they were impulsive. That's what this Fool card in the reverse is saying. Risky, negative, irresponsible, recklessness, bad decisions, lack of vision, frivolous, unexpected problems, lack of individual views, and better safe than sorry type of attitude. This is how they lost their friend. Because they were impulsive and risky and negative. So this is how you lost your friend? Okay, and what else? The Four of Wands is here. This person was critical of their friend and intolerant of them. Yep. It says problem with property. I wonder, did somebody take something and didn't give it back, or was given something and was supposed to give it back? Let's clarify a little bit more here. You got the effort card and then the renewal card in the reverse for void. Let me see why these cards are here. Why does this person feel void? I know it's because they lost their friend, but you shouldn't feel that empty like it. This is saying that this person was impulsive. But why would they feel that bad after losing their friend? Macy. Jeez, if I can just get this phone to stay where I need it to stay. It did not do this the last time. Yep, this person lost their friend for being impulsive and reckless and overly critical of them. And when they did whatever they did, their friend cut communication with them because of that. Why do we have this effort card here? Ooh, I got 3 cards fell out. Really? Okay, we're gonna go with it. Get the 8 of Cups that came out, okay? It's in the upright. This is disappointment. This is abandonment, withdrawal, escapism, walking away and leaving behind. So this person left their friend behind. So they stopped communicating with their friend like they used to. They could have been best friends. This is abandoned. Walking away. Then we have the strength card in the reverse that came out also. And this is saying inner strength, self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, low energy, raw emotion, struggle, and pride. Okay. So somebody was in their ego. Yeah. They were in their ego. When they abandon their friend, maybe they call themselves finding a different person to hang out with, and then just stop talking to their friend like they used to. And got the justice card that's in the building. So there's something else going on here. Justice is here. They were unfair. And they didn't take accountability for what they did. They are dishonest with their friend. And they are guilty. This is why the void card is here. The Knight of Pentacles is here also to clarify the void card and the renewal card. The renewal card is in reverse, which means their friend has turned their back on them and they're talking to them. Self-discipline, boredom, feeling stuck, perfectionism, working without reward. So maybe they felt like that they were putting in all the work with their friend, but their friend was not. That's how their perception is. This person was a perfectionist. So maybe they had like a certain way that they live their life is what I'm getting. And maybe their friend wasn't on that same level with them. Maybe their friend didn't do the things they did. You know, for example, like if they were the type of person to hang out and party all the time, maybe their friend wasn't like that. You know what I mean? And they abandoned that friend because of that reason and started kicking it with other people that was more like them. This person that have no discipline whatsoever, they was out here just wild. Yeah. And they felt like the way they were living their life, you know, they wanted their friend to be a part of that, and they did not. So their friend went in a different direction, and so they just got abandoned. That's what happened. And then we got the Six of Pentacles is here, just popping out. It's saying that there was no equal give and take in this friendship. Nope, there was no equal give and take. So these two people, it was an imbalance in this friendship, okay? And so when that friend decided to hang out and hang with other people and abandon their friend, this person went in a different direction and left them. That's what happened. So far, it's what I'm getting. Why do we have the wealth card out here and the rats card that's here in the reverse, okay? Let's see if I can find something about that. Let's see. Y'all, I'm having a hard time keeping this phone upright. Okay, so I'm gonna keep trying. We're gonna finish this reading. So wealth card and the rats card is here. Why do we have this here? I already got a card. It's flipped over. Be the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. This card is coming out to clarify under health, harvest, wealth, and then the rats card. In the reverse, we have the Ten of Pentacles. And that card saying that it was the relationship, the friendship was not stable. Lack of resources is on here. So it could be that their friend didn't have as much money or enough money in their eyes to be somebody that they would want to hang with, which is crazy, but people do that. You know what I'm saying? So they abandoned this friend because of that reason, because of wealth, because of money that they didn't have. Could be this person wanted to live a high life a certain type of way, popping bottles, out hanging out, or what have you. And their friend was a little bit more disciplined and conservative. So this is what I'm getting just by looking at this, because wealth is on the table. And then we have scraps card in the reverse. So the Ten of Pentacles is saying that lack of resources, so maybe their friend didn't have the money like them. You know, people pick and choose their friends sometimes according to the money that they have, the status that they have, and stuff like that. So they abandoned their friend and broke their heart. Yep. Anything else? Yes. Oh, this is not a friend. Maybe this is a lover. That's a lover's card. We got friendship on here, but why is this lover's card out here? Oh, it's in the upright. The values weren't aligned. So the love between these two friends was lost. I see values on here in alignment. Yep. So this is why that lover's card is out here. This is still a friendship that I see so far. Then we got the Two of Cups in the reverse. So they split. They're not friends no more. That's why it's in the reverse. Disharmony, distrust, imbalance, tension, broken communication. Broken communication going with this messages card in the reverse. They are not talking anymore. They're not communicating, like they're not friends anymore. Anything for broken hearted and the quest card out here. Spirit. So this person abandoned their friend for some new friends or some friends that they had before that had more money than them. They just dropped them because of that reason. And so when they did that, this person cut communication with them completely. This is supposed to have been their friend. I got two cards that fell out. We got the Seven of Swords in the reverse that's coming out for the broken heart card in the reverse and the quest card in the upright. This person would like to apologize for their behavior. That's an apology. They know if they come back to this person to apologize, their ex-friend, I don't think they meant to hurt this person. That's why the broken heart card is in the reverse. They didn't mean to hurt them like that, but it did hurt this person's feelings. But they're going to come back and apologize to this person. They know they're going to hear it from their friend about how they treated them. Wow. So I just got something else. So this rats card is on the table, okay? And this rats card, where is it? Right here. With this rats card being on the table, this is the tendency to hide or conceal something, and then theft, like to steal something. Then you got with the Seven of Swords that's coming out. That's also, it says the return of stolen items. So it could be the underlying reason why these two are not friends anymore is because this person stole something from their friend. And they are hanging out with their other friends because of money. So they stole something from them and lied about it. They want to return whatever they stole and offer an apology. Wow. Really? The next card that fell out is the Knight of Wands. Okay. This person is an opportunist. So their connections, whether it's friendship, romantic, or whatever, is based on how they can benefit from it. This Knight of Wands is in the reverse. It says opportunism. Yep. So they were, oh wow. So they stole something from this person. They took something. I don't know if it's necessarily something physical, material that they stole, but they stole something from this person, but it says they want to return it. So it's got to be something physical. Yep. They looked for an opportunity to steal from this person when they were friends with this person, and they did. And they left them high and dry when they did it and went to go hang out with some other people and ignore this person. And whatever they took must have had some type of value to it, to this other person, that it hurt them really badly. Okay, but they're coming out of this broken heart energy. They're coming out of it. That's why the broken heart is in reverse. But this person, I don't think they understood when they took whatever they took that it was going to make this person feel like that and stop talking to them. I mean, I don't know why people think that you were still supposed to talk to them. Maybe they thought they didn't know this person knew that they took it. Yeah. Because here's the Ace of Cups. This is coming out. They want friendship back with this person again. They miss their friend. So this may have happened and when they separated and they're not friends no more. It may have been a long time in between. They haven't heard from this person. They haven't talked to them in a long time. But they want their friend back. They would like to be friends again. You know how it is. Like you fall off talking to somebody, y'all not friends no more for whatever reason. Don't necessarily have to been something bad that happened and you don't talk to them for a long time. And then they pop back up like popcorn out of the woodwork trying to talk to you again, after all these years or what have you. They want to be friends again. They want to connect again. But see, this person actually did something to this person. Yeah, they did. They took something from this person. But they do want to return it, whatever it is, and they want to open the lines of communication again and be friends all over again. But then you have the messages card that's in reverse. So maybe this person is not able to connect with this person and talk to them. Because remember, friendship is here. They want that friendship back. There's no balance in the relationship. They're not talking. It's in the reverse. Why do we have friendship and the balance card in the reverse spirit? Oh, that's like 5 cards. No. Can I get a card for friendship and the balance card in the reverse, please? Yeah, we have the 6 of Wands in the upright. This person is looking for a victory in this area. Becoming friends with this person again and reconnecting with them, and for all this time they've been apart as friends. That's what they're looking for. Anything else for the friendship card and the balance card? Do you have anything else for that? So they're hoping to speak to this person, but right now they're not able to. Messages is in reverse. They're hoping that whenever they do get a chance to talk to this person, that they have a victory in, I guess, smoothing things over and apologizing and returning whatever they took. You got the Hangman in the reverse that came out also. With this coming out, materialism. This person didn't put a lot into this friendship. They did not value this person very much. And maybe what they took, it was something material, like I said, because materialism is on this card. This person has a certain way of thinking too that is unacceptable to this friend. And like I said earlier, because I'm noticing on this Hangman card, I said earlier that this person that did this to their friend dropped this friend because of status. They looked at this person as a lower status than them, didn't have enough money, or whatever present state they were in at that time. You know what I mean? The rigid thinking, the thinking that they can only hang with certain type of people that have a lot of money, that party, that like to be in the limelight, that like to be the center of attention, that hang out and kick it and probably hooking up and everything else. And this person was not like that. Okay? It just was not. So I guess they thought they was better than this person. If this person didn't have enough pizzazz for them, maybe they didn't wear the super designer clothes and all this other stuff, and that's what this person was into. And this is why they turned their back on their friends, a big reason. But then you steal from them, so they had something of value. You took something from them. It probably was very condescending to this person and made them feel less than, tried to at least, and their friend just bounced on them. Then you got the Page of Pentacles coming out again, okay? And this is saying that this person, like I said, did not value this friendship at all. They were not grateful to have this person as a friend, as a real friend versus hanging out with their fake ones, okay? Yep. and they were bored hanging with this friend because this person was, like I said, was not out here all flamboyant and out here doing all this wild extra stuff like the friends they chose over them. Okay, so they mistreated this friend and made them feel less than, tried to at least make them feel less than. And then their effort of doing that, trying to make them feel less than and talking about them probably, and they went on and ran with the people that really wasn't their friends at all. They're just a bunch of fake people trying to be the center of attention and get all this attention from these other people. Their friend decided to cut them off, and now they can't reach this person. When they came back, all lines of communication was cut. You got the star card that's coming out here, and it is in the reverse, okay? With the star card here. This person is very disappointed, Maybe they got out here with these people and found out that they really weren't their friends at all. They found that out. And probably was betrayed in some type of way or done dirty some type of way and tried to come back to their friend. And when they tried to come back, their friend had cut off the lines of communication, tried to block them, won't even answer the door or nothing. So this person is disappointed now because they were disillusioned with these other people. They feel like it's a missed opportunity of being with this person because this was a real friend. This was somebody true. This was somebody real that cared for them. And they got out there to go be with all these other people that did not care nothing for them. So something happened to them. But in the midst of them running off, they took something. What did you take? What did you take? It said materialism on the other card, but let me see. This person was in competition with their friend. This is the Three of Wands. I wonder if they work together or something. Competitiveness. What did you take? That's what I want to know. What did you take? You're competing with your friend, but you took something from your friend as well. What did you take? Did you take some money? What was it? What did you take? You took something from this person. You went to go hang out with some fake folks, and you came back. You want to offer an apology and give back what you took. What did you take? King of Wands is in the reverse. Whatever you took, you was arrogant when you did it. You was aggressive and arrogant with whatever you took from this person. It was ruthless. What did you take is what I want to know. What did you take? You took something from this person. The chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies, okay. Spirit, what did they take? Wow. Chaser. Old school thinking. Yeah, we know your outdated thinking. We already went over that, okay. What did you take is what I want to know. I don't want that spirit to tell me what you took. You took something. I got two things. We got heartbroken on here twice. In the reverse and in the upright. We got engagement ring. I'm going to tell y'all what I think in a minute. Okay, hold on. Engagement ring, which is a higher commitment, partnership, or union and completion. Passion. Now we're getting somewhere. What did you take? Get into it. I need one more card. that this person takes, Spirit. Wedding rings in the reverse. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm getting. First thing popped in my head was, I'll take your man. Y'all know that song, okay? So this could be two females that are supposed to be friends, masculine, feminine, or two feminine energies. Let's just put it that way. It could be. Take it how I resonate. But with these cards coming out, the person that stole from the other person, what they took, to me, looks like a partner from their friend. So they interfered in their friend's relationship, is what I'm getting so far. With the chaser being here, they chased their friend's partner. Yep. They were engaged. Their friend was engaged. And they broke that engagement up with passion for their friend's partner that caused the wedding to be canceled. The wedding rings in reverse. That's what they took. Wow. So this person that was supposed to have been their friend interfered with the partner, their fiance, with passion and lust that caused them not to be engaged anymore, and the wedding is off. That's what they took. How you gonna give it back though? You can't give that back. You gonna try to mend their relationship and get them back together, maybe? But this is what you did? Oh, you were a dirty friend. No wonder they cut communication with you. I knew it was something. They're not talking to you for a reason. They don't want to talk to you. Because that's like the ultimate betrayal. Like, you did this behind their back, but you got arrogant with it, is what I found out. You interfered in your friend's relationship who was engaged with her and her fiance, or him and whatever, whoever it was. Take it how I resonate. By coming in through the sacral chakra with passion. To interfere in that engagement to cause them to separate. The engagement was off and they did not get married. So now you want to come back and apologize and what? Try to get them back together now? I don't see that happening. Yeah, but the Chariot said they're determined to do it. Why do you feel like you can do that? What's wrong, mamas? I hear you. We got the Choices card here that is in the reverse. It's in the reverse. It's like they're saying they didn't have a choice but to do this. Yes, you did. You had a choice. Because what you did was disturb the peace of that relationship, the sanctity and the peace of that relationship. So you was a dirty, low-down snake. And you didn't take accountability for doing it, because here's the Self card in the reverse. So you was like, you didn't do anything at first. But you really did. Let's see. Then you got the Four of Pentacles that came out. The Four of Pentacles. Deep-rooted beliefs. Work hard to bring results. Solid financial foundation. Ownership. Continuous learning. Warnings and inheritance. Deep-rooted beliefs go along with this. Where is it? Outdated thinking. So somebody had it in their head. This is something that this person does a lot. And they did it to their friend who valued their relationship with them. So they came in with this outdated, crazy thinking, because that's what this Four of Pentacles is saying, this outdated, crazy thinking. Deep-rooted beliefs, which means this is something they do all the time, and did this to their friend, and destroyed a marriage. They destroyed an engagement. These people did not get married because of this person, because of some deep-rooted beliefs that they have that's been around forever. This is something that they do all the time. And so they did it to their friend, and their friend cut them off sharply, promptly, real quick. Yep. Anything else? Got the Magician in the reverse. Yep. So this person made a really bad mistake in doing this. This person was not a genuine person. They did this because they were selfish and because they were arrogant, because they felt like they could. This is why they did that to that person. Anything else? I feel like I'm supposed to have this bit, so I'm going to close this out as well. Yeah, because this person was a snake. That's exactly what I thought. They were a snake, a hidden enemy to this friend. And they charmed their fiance. Cross boundaries. Yep, the healing heart card came out in the reverse. Yeah, they were toxic. It's in the reverse, but they were toxic, and they didn't want to appear like they were. They were being toxic with their friend, which is really crazy. This person used sexual energy to seduce their friend's fiance and destroy their relationship. Their friend and their fiance, their friend felt like the fiance that they were engaged to was their twin flame and probably had talked to them about this, and their friend got jealous. And this is why they seduced their partner. Because this evil person, this snake person, probably was jealous because they had never found somebody they felt like was the one for them, but their friend did. Okay? And this is why they did it. Because they were jealous. What else? Again, snake card coming out again. This is the second time it came out. So they really was a hidden energy, a hidden enemy to their friend. So how you seduce your friend's fiance? You seduced your friend's fiance because that friend confided in you and told you that they felt like they found the one, that they felt like this was their person and this is who they wanted to do life with. And you got mad and jealous and seduced their fiance to destroy their relationship. The snake is on the board twice, so you were a snake to this person? Oh, wow. What kind of friend, some kind of friend you were. And now you tripping because this person don't want to talk to you, they didn't cut you out. They're, and you're trying to make it seem like you didn't have a choice but to do that, but you was dogging your friend in the first place because you chose these fake friends over them in the first place. That's a part of the reason why they're not talking to you either. But the main reason is because you seduced their fiance. You slept with them. Y'all take this how it resonates. It's male, female, masculine, feminine. I don't know. You take it, flip it, the roles how you need to. This could be your story. It could be a story that somebody that you know. Because this is what they was doing, what they shouldn't have been doing. and they were blowing kisses and flirting with their fiance. That's what they were doing. Okay, it's in the reverse because they should not have been doing that. And then you got the golden mirror here, because the reason that person did that, that first word right there says what? Narcissist. Yep. They were in their ego. That arrogance part is ego. Okay. When they said ego on this card, it's a self-absorbed narcissist. This is what they did. This had nothing to do with friendship or respecting their friend or nothing that that friend had going on. This had to do with conquering and accomplishing, simply because to make themselves feel better, to destroy something that somebody else is happy about, because a narcissist is not happy and they hate to see people around them that are happy. Okay? And this is what happened here. So they destroyed their friend's relationship. That's the ultimate thing they could have done. And not the fact that they took something, that's exactly what they took, though. They took this person's fiance. They slept with them and ruined a relationship that made their friend happy, simply because they were in their ego, being a narcissist. The cross is here, and this is saying they did not feel bad about it. They did not feel bad about this at all. It's in the reverse. No remorse. So why are you trying to come back and apologize? Because what? The fake friends that you was with turned out you thought they was better than this friend, and you went out there with them and found out that they weren't? Isn't that what you wanted? I thought that's what you wanted. So now you want to come back, and now you want to try to apologize. How do you apologize? How do you come back from that? How do you come back from ruining a marriage or ruining a relationship? Your friends, you're supposed to be your friend. You slept with their fiance. That's what you did. I guess better for it to come out now than them getting ready to get married and they come out on that day. You know how it be where they be like, anybody has something to say, any reason why they shouldn't be married, speak now, forever hold your peace. And you know, in the movies, this is when people be jumping up, saying stuff, and baby mamas and daddies be popping up and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But what they did was just one of those things where I don't see how you come back from. And this is why their friend cut them off and they're unreachable now. Okay? They're not talking to this person at all. They probably don't ever want to talk to this person again, because what they did, they shouldn't have done this. They broke their friend's heart. That's exactly what they did. Can you imagine something like that happening? How do you come back? You don't. Why would you come back after that and say what? What would you say to your friend? I'm sorry for sleeping with your husband or your wife or your fiance. What do you say? Hey, Yellow Rose. Welcome back, bud. Yeah, so I'm going to recap this in just a second. I need a couple more cards and we are done. Oh, see that? Yeah, so target is here and it's in the reverse. When it's in the upright, it is the desired, sought after, or intended situation to be found or achieved. So it's in the reverse because this person wants to come back and apologize, and it's just not going to happen at this point because of what they've done. Okay, it's not going to happen. They can't reach their ex-friends. One more and we're done. Yeah, because they were a devil to their friend. They were a devil and a snake. Snake is out here twice. Now we got the devil card. Okay? They're very underhanded what they did. That is like the ultimate betrayal between two friends. They're supposed to be good friends and probably best friends. And then you come in. Okay. So let's recap this real quick. All these cards on this table, y'all. And I'm just going to break it down. This person, the good friend, okay, feels void and empty. Okay? They feel void and empty because their so-called best friend stabbed them in the back. Now I'm going to get into that. Okay? Their friend, the bad friend, treated them like they were beneath them. So they started doing because they felt like this good friend was too good, a goody two shoes. They don't want to go to the places they want to go to. They don't want to hang out at the bars. They don't want to hang out at the strip clubs. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. Like this person wanted to live that fast nightlife, and this good friend did not. Okay, and so they made a choice to dump their friend and go hang out with these fake people. Okay, and that's what they did. Okay, that was one thing they did. The second thing they did was they make relationships and connections with people for money. Okay, and when they saw they couldn't get that out of their friend, that's another reason they discarded them. Okay, this is what the bad friend did to the good friend so far. The third final thing that happened was their friend, the good friend, was engaged. Okay? They were engaged. And this bad friend, before they dumped him, slept with their fiance. And when they slept with their fiance, of course the engagement was off and there was no wedding. They broke these two people up. Now the bad friend, after they get dumped by all these fake people, want to come back to this really good friend. Want to apologize to this really good friend. I want to try to somehow fix this mess. But when they came back, that person blocked them completely and is not talking to them. That person is not answering the door when they come over to their house. They have completely shut this person out because what they did, they should not have done. They should not have broken their friend's heart, brokenhearted. They should not have done it. But this is what they did, okay? They went through the sacral chakra, tempted their fiance, and slept with them. And they did this because, where is it? I gotta find it. They did this because, where is it? Oh, I don't want to lose it. Oh, old ways of thinking, which is this is something that they do all the time. They sabotage their own relationships and other people's relationships. Okay. They have deep-rooted beliefs that they have been carrying all their life, and this is something that they do. Yeah, I'm looking for it. The reason they did it is because they were in their ego, they were arrogant, and they were narcissistic. If you know anything about a narcissist, they can't stand anybody being happy around them. Okay? I'm looking for it. Got the snake card twice, then you got the devil card came out. So they had malicious intent. When they saw their friend happy, and this friend discussing with them how happy they were, and they feel like they found the one, they're engaged, they're going to get married, they're so happy. This narcissist, this narc got jealous. Here it is. This narc got jealous because you're not going to be happy around them. They're going to make sure of that because a narc is never happy and they are never satisfied. And so when they saw their friend being a little too happy and spending more time with this fiance, this is why they wanted to bounce to go hang out with other fake friends because they felt like they were being abandoned by their best friend because their best friend was engaged. Okay, and so to break this up, to add more insult to injury after they call themselves dissing their friend and going to hang out with these fake people, they actually slept with their fiance behind their back. And when it came out that this is what their friend did, of course, the engagement was off and they did not get married. And now they want to come back and apologize and try to fix it. somehow. I don't see that happening, but they're not able to because this person is not talking to them. Period. They're done with them completely because of what they've done. And my own opinion, just in this whole situation, had that been me, yeah, I'm not going to talk to you either. You know, it may have went a totally different way. You know, if it was me or somebody else. But this is what happened. This is your reading. This is what happened in this reading. As crazy as it sounds, this is exactly what I have on this spread. Okay? Betrayal, the ultimate. Like, you slept with somebody's fiance, your friend's fiance. Your friend, supposed to be your friend. Okay? And now you lost them for life. Okay? Yep. And this is what happened, and this is your reading. Thank you for all of you that did show up tonight. I know it's late, but I do appreciate you guys coming and sitting with me a little while. I'm going to call it a night tonight, and I'm going to bed. Peace, love, and light. Love y'all. See y'all later.